Day trading often looks and feels like the dream, but there's also dark sides to it as well that people just don't talk about that much, but I think needs to be talked about a little more. The classic stat is that 90% of traders don't actually ever make it and they blow their accounts, etc. And that obviously creates hard feelings, and we're going to talk about some of those right now. Very recently, I went through and had a terrible day of trading. I tilted like crazy. I lost like $18,000 per account. It ended up being like almost $400,000 total. Lost it in an afternoon, over trading, doing everything that I know I should not do, and was very pissed off at myself, right? At the end of the day, trading is tough because there is no one else to blame but you. And so you have to internalize a lot of these emotional feelings of negativity as well as positivity, right? When things are going really well, you're trying to flatten those feelings so that you can come back and take the next trade from an even keel standpoint, right? If I have a really good day of trading and I come in still thinking about that tomorrow, well, I tend to be overconfident, try to press really hard, feel like I can't lose, and then end up holding on to trades that I shouldn't hold on to. Flip side is that when I have a really bad day of trading, I still need to come in pretty flat the next day, because if I don't, I'm going to be too nervous to even take a trade and not feel like I know what I'm doing and all of those types of things. This problem of trying to become emotionally flat also leaks into other areas of life. And this is something that I've learned over the last 8 years I've been doing this or whatever, of trying to be more emotionally flat, not let the dopamine spikes hit me that hard. Dopamine spikes happen with trading. We have a really good trade, you're gonna feel that excitement, that adrenaline, that dopamine, because our bodies are being rewarded, our minds are getting rewarded with something that we chose to do. That's good because we want to, be able to replicate that. The bad side is that we end up starting to chase that. And so when you're becoming emotionally flat in trading, which we spend hours every day doing this. So I'm spending hours every day trying to regulate myself so hard that I'm not experiencing massive ups or downs, trying to regulate essentially my dopamine by not experiencing massive adrenaline dumps or pumps. What I've learned is it leaks into other areas of life where everything else feels more dull. And that's honestly not talked about that much in my opinion, but it is a dark side of trading. It helps you with physical trading, it helps you every day with trading. And then when you leave your desk, it stays with you. It's really hard to flip that switch. And that's something I'm personally have been and continue to work on, of being able to actually flip the switch of I'm no longer trading. I want to experience real life and have fun. But it's hard to do when you force yourself for hours and hours every day for years at a time to be flat. And I think it's worth talking about because it's important to be able to live life and experience life outside of trading. And it's important in your trading to do those things because they quite literally make you better. So those are obviously a couple of dark side cons of trading, if you will. There's obviously the real emotional cons as well of I took a big losing day. I feel like crap the rest of the day. Sometimes it bleeds over into a full week or whatever. I mean, when I lost those accounts, I felt like absolute booty cheeks for a while and had to snap myself out of it and wake up with a clear head because I'm trading the next day, right? So you have the physical losing of the accounts that sucks and is hard to deal with. You have the emotional side of having a tough day affects your other relationships. You have to go home and tell your spouse or whoever else, your friends or whatever, that you had a hard day. And that, creates a little bit of anxiety. It makes me anxious just even thinking about having to do that again. I don't want to do that, but it's part of it. It's part of life. You have to be able to learn how to navigate those troughs in order to experience those really high peaks of having amazing days or amazing months or big paydays, big trades, whatever it is. Those really high peaks, everything in life is balanced out, and that includes really low peaks as well that I think is worth talking about. So how can we actually make this any sort of better? I know there's a lot of doom and gloom. I think the easiest way is have someone in your life who you can talk to. You need either a spouse or a best friend, or if you don't have anybody in real life that you can talk to about trading or who understands it, doesn't even need to be about trading. It just could be someone who holds you accountable to operating at a high standard. But if you don't have someone that can do that, look online. There's tons of online communities. I did this with trading for a very long time before I got my wife super involved with it, of having buddies who wanted to see me succeed and I equally wanted to see them succeed. So we could talk about stuff real time about obviously physical trading strategies, all those types of things, but also the emotional side of, wow, it's really hard to trade after a big winning day, or wow, it sucks trading after a losing day. How did you walk through that? How did you learn how to navigate that? Those types of things. And just having someone in your corner naturally makes you more confident and boosts your morale in order to execute and succeed the days following. So I really suggest you try and find someone. The thing is that it needs to be a two-way street. It can't just be you relying on them. It needs to be you showing up for them as well, which is super important. You need someone who can hear you be vulnerable, can offer you advice, can just listen sometimes, but you also need to be a listening ear with someone who can you can offer advice as someone who's been through those same experiences before, etc. So hopefully that is a silver lining takeaway, as well as just some acknowledgement into the fact that if you're going down this journey, you should expect some of those things I just talked about, where you're learning how to navigate a hard day, learning how to navigate a really good day, learning how to navigate losing an account, learning how to navigate forcing yourself to be emotionally flat so you can trade really well, but learning what does that mean for the rest of my life, and trying to figure out how to still have fun outside of trading and things like that. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you press the thumbs up button. I am always going to make videos that are real, no BS content on trading, so subscribe. There's gonna be a lot more. We'll see you in the next one.